Nature is so perfect. The design is so awesome. And we keep thinking we can change it and adjust it and do this and that to benefit.
As fellow brothers in Christ, we know this is all made for us.
Exactly. God is genius. He knows what He's doing. He created everything perfect, in balance. And I've come to the place, if you change the natural order at any level, it's only negative and degrading. It will not improve on God. And that's the bottom line. And we just got to wake up. God, what are you up to? What are you doing? What should I do here? And just connect. And be totally satisfied with it. So totally glad, you know. And eating food fresh and seasoned is the design. Everything in nature, look at all those animals, everybody out there is totally healthy. They have no refrigerator, no stove, carry no health insurance, don't go to doctors. Excuse me? Excuse me, human race? And we're supposed to be intelligent, and we're all sick. Going to doctors, don't live well. We don't get it. And you know what's
I'm right in line with you. That's one of the things that brought me up here.
And you know what's so powerful about, you know, God, the vegetables and fruits in 10 minutes, not 10 hours, 10 minutes after they're picked, they lose up to 80% of their metabolic properties.
Really?
In 10 minutes.
So you want to pick them and eat them?
Yes. And that's why God put us in the garden up front and didn't issue Adam and Eve a stolen refrigerator. Excuse me? God did not issue Adam and Eve a stolen refrigerator. And they live an average of 930 years with no record of illness.
I see it with our meats. I know. I think you told me before you only eat eggs, but I'm a meat eater. But I want to get away from the factory farm. You know, raising chickens, raising ducks, raising rabbits.
Yeah, raise your own.
That's what I think. That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Well, you see, I was sharing with him. You know, that people. The reason why people are taking antidepressants and stuff so much today is because the animals are so abused, so totally abused and mistreated. People are picking up that spirit of bitterness and anger and wrath in the meat. This is why they're all depressed. You see, the pharmaceuticals are making a fortune on antidepressant drugs, and they're creating it by abusing all these animals, and that spirit's being transferred. You know, poor cows are female women who want to have babies. As soon as their baby's born, they're ripped away from them, and their milk is sucked out of them all day long. And then they're bred again, and it's so that has to affect their psyche. They've got to be angry and bitter. As opposed to
John the farmer gets a cow.
It has a baby.
And shares the milk with the baby. And raises the family.
It's natural.
Yeah. I'm totally with you. I'm not a peanut person either.
See, all this is being transferred over into those products spiritually. And it's affecting people's psyches, and they're angry, they're bitter, they're uptight, they're depressed. I'm just telling you, this is not coincidental. This is not accidental. This is intentional. And it's evil.
It's all part of our fall.
It is. It's just, you know, and it's all motivated by greed.
Money and greed.
It's the farmers are making a fortune on all these drugs because of all the stuff they're causing by the abuse. It's just like, oh man, it's just scary.
I was at a meeting up in North Idaho. You know, it's up in North Idaho. We're all a bunch of radical preppers, you know. I'm just playing into the stereotype. I was with some other dudes and we kind of talk about, you know, food storage and just we're all Christian brothers and say, hey, if things happen, you know, what are we going to do? And somebody said something about your video.
Well, it's not so much if, it's when.
Yeah.
It's, you know, the Bible's real clear. We're going to have famines, we're going to have pestilence, it's all coming down. He's going to shake everything that can be shaken, so it's not a matter of, it's a when. And so we just need to be, this is why he's told us, so we can be prepared.
But even before that, who knows? That's God's plan. That could be, who knows when that is. I'm just saying that this is the fall of our country. It seems pretty inevitable. I mean, we have something unsustainable. Yeah. We're in bad shape. I'm not a doomsdayer, trust me.
No, but you're being real, paying attention.
So, despite any plan God has for us, I'm just also concerned.
I don't think it's God's plan. I think it's the consequences of our poor choices, and God's just omniscient. He knows it all, so he's just telling us what our consequences of our rejection of him is going to be. Things in. Famines are happening because Monsanto is going to control the seed and make them happen. Pestilence happen because the plants are weak and the insects are taking them out. You know, all these things that are coming down on the earth are not God having a bad attitude, being angry. So these are the consequences of man's poor stewardship and rejection of God and greed. Be not deceived, God will not be mocked. Whatever you sow, you reap, and this is all a consequence. So God's not angry. He's not going to get bad attitude. He's just, you know, we're reaping what we sowed.
Are these your sheep?
No, they're not mine. They belong to a lady who brings them here. This is, again, what's so powerful about the covering, is that this is an 1.25 acre pasture. No tears that leave them alone. An 1.25 acre will support 5 sheep.
Really?
5. There's 28 out there, and they've been here since spring.
Yeah.
Last year, farmer brought in 53. We had them here from June to the end of October. And I never got my grass down because the compost tea running off the, you see it, I'm on a slight slope here.
Yeah.
And you see the compost tea hits my blue clay hard pan, and it seeps into the ground, so it goes into my pasture there, and it feeds all that grass, and the grass is so thick and grows so well that the sheep can't get it down.